It's with warm thanks to the world-class business leaders team here today who have enthusiastically asked me to speak about this topic, so I'm glad the curiosity is there. Women are digital transformation. I know we're moving into the last hours of the summit, so first I'd like to see some energy from the group, and let's show a round of applause for the world-class business leaders team here, for all the colleagues. They've worked tirelessly to put on such a fantastic event, enabling all of us to learn, to grow, and to network together. So why speak about women are digital transformation? I say, why not? Women holding roles in tech bring relevant impact to an organization in many ways. And this is not hypothesis or conjecture. This impact is supported by fact-based research across multiple credible sources, confirming that women are digital transformation and bringing a unique value proposition for organizations and societies. Improving revenues being one of them. Companies with a higher gender diversity blend deliver better returns and outperform on average less diverse companies. Forbes research tells us this, that Fortune 500 companies with a higher ratio of women in tech positions realize a 66% increase in ROI. A few years later, in 2023, Entrepreneur Magazine confirmed similar statistics. To not take advantage of women in tech in the workplace seems like a gamble most businesses shouldn't think about taking. Driving product innovation being another. Directly connected to revenue generation, studies show that companies with the greatest gender diversity have 34% of their revenues deriving from innovative products and services. Why is this? Women tend to possess a more intuitive and intimate understanding of customer needs, diverse customer needs, across generations, whether it's young children, the elderly population, and in between. This intuitive, well-connected understanding of customer needs ends up driving a unique, innovative solution to create products that are tailored to the customer needs. So women are leading innovation across industries spanning healthcare to banking. And there are well-recognized names like Ann Bowden, founder and CEO of Starling Bank. She disrupted the conventional banking sector. Her vision to be a tech-driven, customer-focused bank came from her experiences that the conventional banks are lacking product innovation and not connected with their customer or their customer needs in a practical way. Now, maybe Ann Bowden is the most visible, but there's many others. Melanie Perkins, co-founder and CEO of Canva, the online graphics design tool, disrupting how business is done. Whitney Wolfe Herd, innovation niche by creating dating app Bumble. Julie Hart's Eventbrite digital platform, disrupting how local events are organized logistically and organizationally. Identifying new solutions. This goes beyond simple product innovation. Women in tech fundamentally offer different methods and strategies for how to think about solving problems. Teams reflecting gender diversity are more likely to understand the pain points of different demographics and developing unique solutions. The last area of impact to mention here in the organization of Women Are Digital Transformation is all about creating an inclusive culture. This enables a circular economy to facilitate introducing innovation. An inclusive work environment brings greater collaboration, openness to creativity, to encourage teams to experiment and take risks. And it accelerates productivity in the end, and it benefits our customers, our organizations, and society. With the impact of Women Are Digital Transformation as the backdrop, let's take a look at the last 1.5 days here from the conference. What have we heard? From industry experts across different topics. How digitalization will impact a human interaction in the physical experiences industry yesterday. People at the core for a bigger impact. mastering the talent-tech equation, thriving in a rapidly evolving digital landscape, and adapting communication habits to digital transformation, how to help your employees communicate more effectively. In comparison to other conferences or summits, this one feels different in two ways. First, reflecting on the sessions, there's a focus emerging on the human element in a soft, subtle way, but it is emerging. Whether it's human interaction, human-centered design, people at the core, communicating more effectively, these are just some examples. The emergence of soft skill topics, such as the human element, that's actually side by side with the acceleration of technological advancements like Gen AI or Industry 4.0, it's a strong indication of women are digital transformation. The second observation in analyzing this conference is that there were notable women delivering transformation and innovation topics. I've presented at various conferences and summits around the world. Over the last day and a half, 40% of the presenters from this conference are women. It's a very high percentage considering 47% of the workforce in tech is female. Again, another sign that women are digital transformation. As you are someone attending a conference on digital transformation, you will know personally that there's a set of critical capabilities that create the necessary conditions for a digital transformation. And I'm often asked, why is digital leadership so important? And how has digitalization changed leadership itself? It's really quite simple. I mean, digital leadership today is important because it makes or breaks organizations. Digital leadership is someone that already has solid and strong leadership skills with the digital fluency added. Digital leaders, think about it, need to be sharply focused on strategic alignment of IT with the business. Excuse me. Excuse me for that. The strategic alignment of IT with the business is because digital is business and business is digital. So boosting an organization's revenues for product innovation. Digital leaders also need to be very sharply focused on developing a digital culture and proactive people leadership. Now, I mentioned the word digital fluency. What does this mean? This does not mean that we are coding. This does not mean that we are having the deepest technical knowledge across all areas of technology emerging. It's the comprehension, conceptually, of the what, the where, the why, and the how. So take AI as an example. What is AI? Where can it be leveraged? Why? What is the value proposition and how? This is what the business leaders that you are working with and for are needing. So digitalization has changed leadership in so many ways that are not the traditional styles of leadership any longer. And this is the impact of women or digital transformation. It's the emergence of a new era of leadership, a servant leadership style, which is research-based and again found to be more effective for successful digital transformations. So digital leaders need to look at the capabilities needed to create a culture of empowering their teams to experiment, innovate, and take risks. A continuous learning culture where generations that are following us are demanding this. We need to learn from them. They need to feel connected. They need to feel invested. They need to feel that they are learning and growing. They have a passion that we need to tap into. This ties into employee engagement, prioritizing and adapting communications. Women are typically effective communicators. They're good at translating information and reading between the lines. The concept of empathy first, or a design-led approach, it allows an organization to understand where is the customer coming from and how to design solutions that are truly benefiting from them. And growth mindset instead of a fixed mindset. So digital transformation requires leaders who are visionaries that value human-centered approaches to change and see failure as a learning opportunity. Digital transformation is inevitable, so digital leaders need to be more collaborative, more inclusive, creating value by bringing people together to create something new and improved. This is not the leadership of the past. There's a moment when you have to choose whether to be silent or stand up. Some of you may recognize this quote from Malala Yousafzai, the globally recognized Pakistani education activist who encountered strong opposition when she took a stance opposing restrictions on female education in her home country. Digital leadership and the characteristics that are required are a catalyst for women our digital transformation, increasing their impacts on the organization. And it's our collective responsibility because we all benefit from women our digital transformation. Given the convergence of business with digital, the lines are blurred. Business is digital, digital is business. So the cost of inaction is too significant. Women are leveraging and taking advantage of the digital transformation strategies to redefine the new norms of the new leadership paradigm. Digital transformation is an accelerator for change. We all know this. It exposes the synergies and the possibilities for women our digital transformation. I spoke earlier about the design-led approach, or empathy first, historically found in therapy, customer service, and the like. It's now fully baked into digital, and this is the time for women to shine, to accelerate as the catalyst for women our digital transformation. Women are empowered with the flexibility of remote work without compromising productivity. They are leveraging digital technologies to lead effectively in this new paradigm, whether it's virtual team building exercises, managing virtual teams, having to deal with new power structures in the organization because of this, utilizing online collaboration platforms. These digital strategies are facilitating the growth and effective leadership and opening up a whole new era for women our digital transformation. So with the natural ability that females have to embrace agility and resilience, female leaders act in their natural habitats as agents of change. So digital transformation has opened up new avenues for cultivating inclusive leadership. Think about, again, as I said, women leaders are leveraging collaboration tools and virtual communication platforms that open up new opportunities that didn't exist before. Or diversity and inclusion analytics to create environments that allow them as leaders to empower individuals from all backgrounds. And these technologies are breaking down geographical barriers and allowing for more diverse and inclusive teams. We also know, with the intersection of technology and leadership creating these new opportunities for women in tech, that we have data-driven leadership and data scientist roles are statistically more diverse fields that are being considered less hardcore engineering. And so it's reducing the barriers, it's reducing the bias for women in technology. And this is leading to females being strong in the data-driven leadership as a cornerstone of the digital transformation strategies for women. So by harnessing the power of the data analytics, female leaders enhance their effectiveness and contribution to the organization, with a focus on contributing to the overall success and sustainability of organizations, because they understand the risks of bias that is found in data where women have a particularly specific lens to bring to that. The style of servant leadership I mentioned a few minutes ago. There are great leaders independent of gender. We all know that. Both men and women make great leaders. Historically, male leadership has been studied, celebrated, and researched in mainstream leadership forums. However, women as leaders in the digital transformation space are now getting noticed. And studies show that they bring something different. Women leaders are naturally gifted with softer skills like empathy. Women have a nurturing tendency that works well with transforming organizations and teams, servant leadership, bottoms up, employee engagement, communication. Women leaders are seen to encourage and empower team members. They focus less on productivity and more on providing their peers with the right tools and support. Productivity is a consequence of that. If you've worked at any organization, you will see the effect and the difference of effect of top-down mandates versus what I just described. Women leaders also focus on development more than goals. This resonates with the generation that is entering the workforce. Women over-communicate. They're social glues of the society and their teams and leadership. Therefore, their communication style also enhances transparency, which is needed in a digital transformation. Change management as a topic. So back to the beginning of the session, women are digital transformation, back to the basics. Why speak about it? There was some curiosity raised. I say, why not? Women holding roles in tech bring relevant impact to an organization in many ways. The value proposition is clear. It's not hypothesis or conjecture. It's supported by facts, fact-based research. So there's a moment when you have to choose whether to be silent or to stand up. And in this circular economy, we all benefit from women our digital transformation. The cost of inaction is too significant. I firmly believe it's our collective responsibility for the sustainability of an organization and society. Thank you for your attention on this topic, Women Are Digital Transformation.